thought to yourself, how can I make my videos unforgettable? It's a struggle we've all had. You might be thinking, I have all this knowledge and information, but how do I effectively structure my content and my messaging for connection and sales? What if I told you that a single framework could captivate your audience, keep them engaged, inspire action, and get results every time you hit publish? Hi there, I'm April Meese. I'm an AI and video marketing mentor. And in this video, I'm showing you how to use the G.R.E.A.T video framework to transform your business communication and connections with your audience like never before. So let's get into it. This started about 5 years ago, and I was sitting in my tiny home office staring at a blinking cursor on the screen and paralyzed by one thought: what do I say to make my audience care? I was posting consistently valuable information about my business, but not getting sales. And I realized where I was going wrong. I wasn't structuring my message to truly connect and inspire action. It was a lot of great, valuable information, but it was missing certain parts. And that's when I came up with the G.R.E.A.T video framework. And even a few months ago, I was prepping for an upcoming speech, and my brain was foggier than a London morning. I mean, the joys of perimenopause. But I had the ideas, I just wasn't sure how to structure them. And then I went back to my simple, foolproof framework, and not only did it save me time, it was inspiring for the audience, and it led to sales for my business for further transformation in their lives. And the best news is, today I'm sharing that G.R.E.A.T video framework with you. And G.R.E.A.T, it's actually an acronym. So let's start with the G. G is for grab their attention with a bold hook. In the digital age, you have about 5 seconds to capture someone's attention. That's less time than it takes to make a piece of toast. So for your video or speech, you want to start by using a bold or shocking statement to pull your audience in. Maybe even start with a relatable question or a quirky fact. Did you know that 82% of online traffic is video content? What if I told you that 95% of your message could be forgotten without a video? Boom, you've got their attention. So remember how I started this video? There was a question that I asked, and that's the hook. Hooks are your golden ticket to stop the scroll. So the G is grab their attention with a bold hook. The R stands for relate. Relate to them with a story. Now that you've got their attention, it's time to connect. And stories are how we build trust. Studies show that content with clear structure and storytelling can increase the audience retention by over 60%. So stories are the glue that bring your content together. It creates that bridge between you and the audience. If you've ever heard the expression, facts tell but stories sell, people can relate to stories more than statistics. So share something from your own life or your business that your audience can see themselves in, and make the stories relate to the content. Our brain loves stories. Stories can release dopamine, which keeps the audience engaged. And stories can also release oxytocin in the brain, which helps foster the connection. There's a great quote that goes, never make a point without a story, and never have a story without a point. So the R is for relate to the audience with a concise story. The E is for explain in 3 to 5 points. The brain loves simplicity, and it likes to know what to expect. You want to break up your message into these digestible chunks. Studies show that the average person can only hold a little bit of information in their short-term memory, and we don't want to overload them. So for example, if I'm teaching about a sales funnel, I might say attract, nurture, and convert. Again, these would be 3 of my points. They're easy to remember. So for instance, I'm walking you through the G.R.E.A.T video framework in 5 steps, so it's simple to follow and actionable. Now the A is for actualize with authentic proof and statistics. It's time to back up what you said with receipts. So sprinkle in some proof with client testimonials, celebrity endorsements, outside data, results from your own business. You want to show the audience the tangible outcomes that they can achieve and prove that what you're saying is true. Proof builds trust. Like, did you know that viewers retain 95% of a message that they watched in a video compared to only 10% when they're reading it? Or that a study in Harvard Business Review showed that businesses using video marketing grow revenue 49% faster than those who don't. The stats and the data appeal to the logical part of the brain. And proof isn't just powerful, it is necessary in today's skeptical society. So lastly, we have the T, which is tell them what you've told them and tell them what to do next. So by recapping your message, that repetition reinforces your message. And at the end, you want to summarize your key points and include a clear call to action. So this could be anything from download the resource to book an appointment today. The next action step. And so today we've covered the GR.E.A.T video framework. GR.E.A.T standing for grab their attention with a bold hook. Relate to them with a story that connects to your information. Explain your content in 3 to 5 teachable points. A is for actualize with authentic proof, data, testimonials, and statistics. And the T is for tell them what you've told them and tell them what to do next. Your turn, your next action steps are like this video and subscribe so that you can see our next video. Comment below as well if you'd like to find out more about our storytelling system on how to get clients with video using AI so that it's quick and easy. See you soon.